I'm telling you, corned beef and cabbage is so easy to make at home. I'm doing it twice, on the stove and in the slow cooker. I'll start with the stovetop version because I can't wait to show you just how easy it is. And the best part about this recipe is it only has 4 ingredients: corned beef brisket, some carrots, cabbage, and potatoes. Also included in here is a spice packet. There's no need to rinse this off. We're just gonna remove it from the package, place it in our pot, cover with water, and add the spice packet. The spice packet is just simply a combination of mustard seeds, peppercorns, bay leaves, maybe some dill seeds. We're gonna cover the pot and bring it to a boil, and then we'll just reduce it and simmer it for a while until the meat is tender. This one is about 3.5 pounds, so we're gonna go, just under maybe 2.5, 3 hours, just letting it simmer while we go about our business. So it's been about 2.5 hours, and I'm about ready to add in my carrots and potatoes. I've got 5 carrots, I'm just cutting into large pieces, and then I'm using some small red potatoes. The small ones you can just add in whole. If they're a little bit larger, you just cut them in half. And then we're just gonna add these to the pot with the corned beef. We're gonna let them cook until they are mostly tender. Once I add the veggies, I leave it uncovered and let some of that liquid kind of concentrate those flavors. And we're just gonna cook these until they're almost tender, and then we'll add our cabbage in. Just wanna kind of cut the core out and then just cut it into big chunks. My kids happen to love braised cabbage, so we do this all the time. All right, in we go. That's it. However, I tried very hard to just follow the recipe, and you can stop here. I'm just gonna flavor it up just a little how I do when I cook it by itself. I'm just gonna top it with a little bit of butter and black pepper. I'm gonna cover this so it cooks evenly. This is only gonna take about 15 more minutes, and we'll serve it up. The time has come. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to remove the meat. I'm gonna let it rest. Okay, I'm gonna kind of tint it very lightly just to keep it warm. Keep my veggies covered. I'm gonna remove some of the fat from the top just so you can see the way the grain runs. It's going this way, so I'm gonna slice against it. Steamy and juicy. My husband is gonna be so happy. I finish it off with a little fresh parsley, just like I do when anything has been slow cooked, and a little bit of yellow mustard. Let's go in for the perfect bite. A little dip in the mustard, a little bite of cabbage. I mean, 4 ingredients. 4 ingredients. Now for the slow cooker. This one is prepared a little differently, but equally as easy. The onion, carrot, and potatoes will go in the bottom of the slow cooker. We're gonna add in some water and our beef. Then we're gonna pour in a beer and add that spice packet. Cover and crank it up to high for about 8 hours. Whenever the meat is tender in the slow cooker, we're gonna add our cabbage and go for about another 45 minutes or so. The smaller you cut your cabbage, the faster it's gonna cook. So I'm gonna cut these chunks just a little bit smaller than the ones I put on the stove. You could even make this really easy and just pick up a bag of shredded coleslaw mix and with the cabbage. Let's check this guy out. I'm gonna turn off the crock pot. I'm gonna remove it just like I did the one from the pot. Gonna let him rest for about 10 to 15 minutes. These veggies will stay nice and warm, and we'll do the same thing. You would never think a meat that just simmers or kind of boils in water basically could be this flavorful, but it is. And let's give her a taste. Here we go. This is so good. Happy St. Patty's Day, and remember, you don't need an excuse to make this any night of the week. What comfort food would you like to see me make next? Let me know in the comments below. See you next time. What does a leprechaun say?